Hey guys, LEGO Star Wars 888 here, back with another LEGO Star Wars review. This time I'm doing a review on the LEGO Star Wars set 8098, the Clone Turbo Tank. Retails in the UK at £102.99. I got mine at 25% off at Argos, and it was £76.99. So I thought that was a great deal for a set, which is over 1,000 pieces in the set, and includes 6 minifigures. So without further ado, we'll get on to the minifigures. First minifigure in this set is Anakin Skywalker. Nothing new about Anakin, he's been in plenty of different Clone Wars sets over the past 3 years. So no change with Anakin so far, just the same old Anakin. Next is his Padawan learner Ahsoka Tano. She's been in about 4 sets as well, so nothing new with Ahsoka. Next we get 2 regular clone troopers from the Clone Wars, obviously. Nothing new about them, same clone face as usual. You get 2 of them. You do get the choice of making one a clone commander with the art gear, but I just decided to keep it as the regular clone troopers, as they look better like that. Next we get a brand new Jedi Knight, Aayla Secura. I think many LEGO fans, or should I say Star Wars fans, have been wanting an Aayla Secura for a long time, and finally they released her in this set. So she comes with a blue hairpiece with a brown headband, blue face, blue torso with a brown vest type thing, and brown trousers. She's got back printing on the back as well. Just take your hairpiece off so you can see. Just basically that vest type thing going all the way around. Give you another show with a hairpiece on again. So that's Aayla Secura. Nice minifigure there, and a good Jedi to have in your collection. And the 6th and final figure in the set is a brand new minifigure, Cad Bane. He's the notorious bounty hunter from the Clone Wars. We've waited a while to see Cad Bane, and what do LEGO go and do? They don't just release one Cad Bane, they released 2. First of all, they released him in this set, which is the Clone Turbo Tank. And then released him in Cad Bane Speeder at the end of 2010. So there's Cad Bane without his hat on. He's got a blue face, brown jacket, and grey trousers. And he comes with the 2 shorter pistols that come in with the art gear, which is what you use on Cad Bane. So that's all 6 minifigures out of the way. Now we'll move on to the tank itself, Clone Turbo Tank, or also known as the Juggernaut. So the first piece we'll start off with, move it back slightly so it can fit all on camera. First piece we'll start off with is this piece in the middle here, which you use to pick up the turbo tank. Yep, you just pick it up, and it doesn't feel as though it's going to break. It probably won't break. I mean, I've carried it up my stairs once I built it downstairs, and it didn't break at all. It feels as though it's going to like drop or anything like that. It's pretty secure, this piece. And once you're finished with it, you just push it back down, clip it in place, and it's fine. You can't see it really. You know, it's not too obvious it's there. Well, it is and it isn't, if you get what I mean. So yeah, you also use this piece, I believe, to hook up to the Republic dropship from the Republic dropship and AT-OT set. So that you don't always have to attach it to the AT-OT, you can attach it up to the turbo tank. So that's the first piece. I'll just leave it up for now just so it's easy for me to turn around. Turn it around to the front. Well, I'm calling this the front because on the box it shows you this part is the front. It might not be, I don't know, people change their minds, have different opinions on what's the front or not, but I'll just call it the front for this review. So it's got 4 different guns on the front there that you can use. And also there's a little turret dish on the top here. So if you just lift this piece up here, draw on little sort of hinges to open them up, and it reveals a little compartment for where you'll put your clone. Just roll it forward so you can see a bit better. So we take one of the clone troopers that you get in this set. Oops, his helmet fell off. Put him in the seating position so you can sit in there, and he has his own little controls to use. just little levers that will control the turbo tank or juggernaut, whichever you want to call it. So you get 2 seats, so you could put another clone in this seat here, or a Jedi or whatever. So if you just close that back up, so the clone can drive from the front there, plus you can also drive from the back. Just turn it to the side here, and if we open this side up, just pull this piece up here, and then the side automatically falls down and it reveals a little command center. Just close that back up for now. So you get a little command center where you can sit more minifigures in there. It has levers to control whatever they want to control. It also has like, you know, control pieces on little black small little Lego pieces on there, which clip on. It's a nice little place for more people to sit. Just put that to one side. If we turn the turbo tank back around, hang on, I'll open that back around. I'll tell you more in a sec why I've done that. Oops. Turret came off the top there. So if we do the same again on this side, it opens to reveal an AT-RT, all-terrain recon transport, for a clone to sit on there to control his AT-RT. So it's a small version of what you used to get in the Clone Skywalker set back in 2005, and a bit smaller than the one, well, the type of one that you get in the Clone Walker Battle Pack that came out in 2009. So that's the AT-RT. Now if you look inside here, I'll just pull it forward. If you look inside here, there's plenty of room for you to put a small little base plate so you can sit more clones in the back, or maybe put your Jedi in the back there. But like I said, it shows in the instructions that's why you store your AT-RT in the little command center in the back there. But obviously, like I said, you can modify it to store more clones. So just close that and both them sides up. So if we move along the next part, see this piece here, which is an engine piece. Yep, and if you pull that down, the engine piece, it shows you, you can open it from both sides by the way, it shows you a little gun rack where it has 2 sniper rifles on there and 2 regular guns here. It's a nice little storage space that you get for your turbo tank, so just slide that back in there. There we go, slide that back in there and then pull that back up just so it looks like it's just the engines in there. It's actually storage space for your guns. Now if we come to the back and open it up just the same as what we did with the front there, we can also sit a further 2 more clones if you wish. Just move along slightly. You can sit a further 2 more clones or Jedi, whatever you want to sit in the back or front, whichever it may be, but I'll call it the back for this review. Just sit him down there, and again the clone has his own little levers there on both sides, and then a seat here for either another clone or a Jedi to sit there. So we'll just take him back out. We need him in just a second. Close it all back up. As you can see on top here, there is a little gun turret, which is manned by a clone, or you can put a Jedi on there if you wish, but it's probably best to use the clone because the Jedi would be down on the ground fighting against Cad Bane or the droids or whatever. So yeah, there's a little gun that spins around 360 degrees all the way around. That's pretty cool how Lego included that on top of the turbo tank. So yeah, now if we just turn it to the side and focus on this area here, as you can see there is another gun. Well, it's actually a flick fire missile, but obviously we call it a gun. So just move this piece down that you use to lift it up with. If we can, it's a bit stuck sometimes, so I'll just leave it there. And you can use this, and it spins around 360 degrees when that piece is down, otherwise it just goes to about here and here, and it can't because of that piece that gets in the way, but when it's down it goes the whole 360 degrees. With being a flick fire missile, because Lego loves them, you'll just obviously flick the back and then it'll fire like that. That's a nice piece that Lego included. And you also have these side pieces here on both sides, which you spin around and it's supposed to look like it's actually locking the sides in place, but it's actually, you just use this piece here to open the sides up and down. That's just make it look more realistic with them on. So that's about it for this review. Obviously the wheels do move. Let's move it back a sec. Obviously the wheels do roll along and move everything. The middle wheel is on suspension, as you can probably just about see there. There's a springy piece which is the suspension, so it can go over any sort of terrain or Lego piece you have in the way, and it won't, you know, break the turbo tank in any way at all. That's nice how Lego did that. And like I said, you lift it up and fly it away, maybe with the dropship, and take it another little area where there's an army of droids waiting to be attacked by the clones. So that's it for the set. Rate this set 9 out of 10. The only thing that is a bit disappointing about the set is that it only includes 2 clones. I mean, the previous one that came out in 05/06 was the modification with the old one, with the Mace Windu. Anyways, the only difference is the old one had 3 or 4 clones, and this one only has 2. I would have preferred it if it had more clones than more Jedi. So in the set you get 2 clones and 3 Jedi. I think they should have got rid of Anakin and Ahsoka, because I'm sure everyone's got Anakin and Ahsoka by now. I mean, this is my first Ahsoka because I haven't really bought many of the sets that Ahsoka's been in. This is my second Anakin. So they could have binned Anakin and Ahsoka and put in more clones, as you know, it is a clone turbo tank at the end of the day. But Lego being Lego decided to put Anakin and Ahsoka in this set, because in the movie they were with this turbo tank, so they thought they'd go well together. But in my opinion, I'd have preferred more clones than Anakin and Ahsoka. Keep Aayla Secura and Cad Bane, there's nothing wrong with them, but just add more clones. Now on the prototype of this box, if we just move the turbo tank out of the way, on the prototype of this box it did show there was supposed to be battle droids in this set, but Lego being Lego, they decided to change it and not include 2 battle droids for some strange reason. I don't know why they did that, but Lego decided to do that and got rid of the droids. But they should have kept the droids, in my opinion, to have the Jedi and clones, more people to fight against, not just poor old Cad Bane having to fight them on his own. So we'll move on to the box. Pretty big box. On the top it just shows you the clones. The minifigures I should say, all the way along there. On the back of the box it just shows you other 3 sets: Grievous Starfighter, Palpatine Shuttle and Slave 1, and then it shows you what you can do with the turbo tank. So that's it for this review. My first ever 1,000-piece set, and I'm pretty pleased with it. Like I said, 9 out of 10 rating. The only thing I could have improved was a couple more clones. Other than that, great set, highly recommend it. If you've got one, I'd say go out and buy another one if you've got the money to. So I don't have the old clone turbo tank which came out in 05, or it was slightly modified in 06. I do hope to get that one. I might get another one of these with turbo tanks, but I'm unsure of that. Anyways, it's been me, LegoStars888. Please comment, like and subscribe if you wish, and stay tuned for more reviews coming soon. Bye for now, guys.